OKell, and I am a classicist.
Okay.
That means I spend most of my life trying to live in ancient Greece and ancient Rome.
Are you ready?
Which is why I'm exceedingly glad.
Hello, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Sorry, I started.
That's alright.
Right, I like spending most of my time trying to live in ancient Greece and ancient Rome, which is why I'm really glad that I live in Leeds. It's got all this neoclassical and Greek revival architecture that means I can do my favourite thing, which is telling people about what I'm passionate about by showing them what's in their city. Who knows the story of King Midas? Yay! The guy who touched things and turned them into gold. He got rid of that curse by washing his hands in a river, instantly curing Turkey's economic crisis. This is why, in Leeds, you find him sculpted on the top of a bank on New Briggate, and also as a recruitment agency. Everything they touch turns to gold. Big question. If you look at the statue of Midas on New Briggate, it's got wonderful hairy ass's ears, and this is because that's what the Greeks thought he had. And when they dug his tomb up and reconstructed him, they discovered that he probably did have hairy ears. It's a genetic condition passed down by fathers. This is Atlas, also in Leeds. This is the ancient Greek titan who holds up the earth. So this is why we have a sky that doesn't fall on our heads. This is an image of Atlas from Olympia. He's actually not holding up the world because Hercules is doing the job instead. And behind him is Athena lending a helping hand. So it's then rather nice once we realise that Athena, who is the goddess of the city, usually appears in martial equipment because she's also the goddess of war, weaving and the taming of horses, is Minerva to the Romans. And we have Minerva House in Leeds, with a little bit of a Greek temple thing going on the front. Not only that, but we have Minerva Appointments Limited, which is a recruitment consultancy for construction. Not only that, but she appears on the town hall. There's a column that one of the ladies is leaning on, and it's got Minerva on the top. Also on the town hall is the wonderful hero Hercules, along with Robin Hood. This isn't a strange thing, because if you want to situate yourself in the wider mythology of Europe, which people in the Middle East did want to do in the Roman period, you stick Hercules on your public buildings. What I'm interested in, though, really, is something called edutainment. I think learning should be fun. And while this may be fun, you have laughed, thank you so much. I've been trying to see how I can do that better, so I'm trying to bring the ancient world to life. So I've done things like starting with the statue of Circe, the goddess who turns men into swine, and bringing her alive in the City Museum last year. This is my colleague Sue Hampstead, who probably won't thank me for showing me photographs. That's because I found a wonderful arts event called Light Night, which is run on the, I'll tell James that got a cheer, the second Friday of October every year, and gives you an outlet for your creativity. So last year I brought the ancient underworld to life in Leeds with lots of characters around the city centre, and how the classical mythology linked into what we actually have in the city in front of us. So that's still sitting there, and here are some of the pictures that other people took and put on Flickr. This is me, bottom left-hand corner, so if anyone was ferried across the River Styx in Dark Archers by a masked character, it was me. The reason why I could do that was that my friend discovered in the archive of the Leeds Mercury from 1894 that a wanderer had described the River Aire as the River Styx. They'd actually said that the River Styx would be envious of the Dark Archers and want to move there. So where next? Well, given that there's Hercules on the town hall, I've decided to make use of a colleague's research and Leeds Public Art and do In the Footsteps of Hercules for Light Night. Who knows the story about the town hall lions? The town hall lions on the stroke of midnight come alive. If the clock ever strikes 13, they will prowl through the city of Leeds and decimate its population. That's why Hercules is on the back wall. The sculptor knew that the first task of Hercules was the Nemean lion. He rescued the people of Nemea by wrestling the lion, killing it, and afterwards wearing its skin as a hat, which is exactly what we saw. So if you're interested in how Hercules is in Leeds, he's ours. This is the blogspot for Light Night this year, and I was allowed to do that as a plug. Thank you very much.